Just a few days ago, Rick Scott, who voted for the certification against the certification of Pennsylvania results, but came on Fox News to say that Biden won the election, told us that the GOP civil war is now cancelled. Maybe he wasn't expecting Trump to speak at the CPAC. Trump went after a long list of elected GOP members of his own party. And on top of it, he also told GOP voters that Mitch McConnell went up by 20 points after his endorsement.
My endorsement of Mitch McConnell at his request. It's all right. It's all right. Now, he made a request. He asked for my endorsement. Brought him from 1 point down to 20 points up. And he won his race in the great state and actually the great Commonwealth of Kentucky. And he won it very easily. And I said, I wonder if I'm doing the right thing here. But you know what? I did what I did. But he went from 1 point down to 20 points up very quickly, immediately, actually. And he won his race. And if you compare that to his other elections, I'm sure you'll see something interesting. But you know what? We got a Republican elected.
What is that even supposed to mean? Well, Rick Scott knows what that means. Mitch McConnell knows what that means. It means you need my support even in Kentucky. That is what Trump is saying. If that is what he is saying, then how will all those GOP members who voted to impeach him will stay in the party? Will Trump give them the blessing to run, or will he endorse candidates to primary them? Isn't that the whole point of coming out and reading their names like they were all on a list or something? Trump also told us that he has no intention to start a new party. And his reasoning on that one was perfect. If he starts a new party, it will only divide Republican votes, making sure that the Democrats win. So he is going to stay. And if he is going to stay, how will anyone who said Trump is wrong can stay? They cannot. Either they need to pack their bags and leave, or Trump needs to pack his bags and leave. As of now, neither of the camps are ready to leave. And that, Mr. Scott, when you have two factions that cannot reconcile with each other, start fighting, that is what you call a civil war inside the party. The only question we need to know is, will the anti-Trump faction within the GOP have the power and money to stay in the fight? The Trump faction will be aided and supported by the Trump Super PAC, which is already swimming in cash. Trump has made it clear that he will stay, which means he will stay involved in future elections, which means he will keep raising money, and that means he will prop up the candidates. But the anti-Trump faction is also gearing up to face the Trump faction. Adam Kinzinger, the Republican congressman from Illinois, has already received national recognition after coming out against Trump. His allies have now started a super PAC called Americans Keeping Country First. So they are going to raise money and be actively supporting all those Republicans who went against Trump. Now add Mitch McConnell, Mitt Romney, and the old GOP hands in the Senate. They not only have names, but they also have the ears and phone numbers of Republican donors across the country. The Koch brothers will be the key here. They went quiet because of Trump, and they have been outspoken about their disagreement with Trump's style of politics. If they step in to steer the GOP in another way, this will turn into a full-blown civil war. We don't know what the GOP mega donors will do, but the choice in front of them is very, very clear. Either hand over complete control to Trump or put up a fight. It's a difficult choice, but early signs are indicative that neither faction is ready to give up. Nothing changes politicians the way an election loss does. The GOP's old hands know that they suffered the worst defeat in 88 years and that they have lost Arizona and Georgia. So why would they want to repeat the same talking points, same strategy that lost them the Senate and the Congress? They need to quickly figure out a way to fix this. Otherwise, it is going to be very late. But there is a possibility that it is already too late. They all had the opportunity on November 4th, but they completely missed it. I can see only Trump winning this internal GOP fight. I cannot see how the other side can win. Thanks for watching. If you like it, please do subscribe.